Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Good evening and welcome to Lorain High School. Jay Ferguson, Bob Schlenbaker here to bring you tonight's non-conference action girls basketball. The Lorain Lady Titans, 4-4 on the season, face the North Ridgeville Lady Rangers, 4-5 on the season in a non-conference battle. These two teams have gone home and home the last few years, so we've had an opportunity to see all of them. And for North Ridgeville, it could turn out to be a special night, as number 2, Izzy Geraci, their outstanding senior guard, is 21 points short of 1,000 tonight, and looking for that. She'll jump center against Janae Harrison, Namaje Grant, 14. Lauren Milner, 24. The point guard gets the handoff. They double screen for Geraci, fakes a shot, throws up a 17-footer. Good. You can see right off the bat how skilled she is. We noticed her sophomore year when the two teams played at the Southview building. This is Grant, 14. She's out there with 3, Nay Bohannon, 12, Nicole Ortiz. Harrison, 45, is going to get the illegal screen call. And 23, Micaiah Herman, also starting. So for the Titans, Herman and Harrison both are freshmen. Number 10, Colby Duke, will inbound. She's also out there with Lauren Milner, 24. 32 is Sienna Bright. And 22, Leah Smith, joined Geraci in the starting lineup. 2-0 Ridgeville, half a minute in. Duke up top, Geraci being guarded by the freshman. Interesting. Skip pass over to Duke. Down low, Bright gets 6 foot tall, the tallest player on the court, but this is Nay Bohannon taking the pass away, pulls up, off to Grant, who will throw one off the back of the iron. Rebound to Bright. Nice rebound and pivot, and out come the Rangers. Down ahead, it's Geraci in the corner. She flips it out. Leah Smith throws 3. Bright runs down the rebound. And why not? Milner throws 3. Back up, and an easy one for Leah Smith. Nobody got the backside for the Lady Titans. Ridgeville, 4-0. This is Bohannon and Ortiz. Nikki has trouble with the ball, taken away by Duke, then picked up by Herman. Herman, top of the circle, has it knocked away from some back pressure, and Smith comes the other way. Geraci lays it up with the left and in. 6-0 early. 6:15 to go, first quarter. Bohannon at the volleyball line. One hands it in the corner to Harrison. This is Grant. Harrison gets it. Just a freshman. She'll learn to either slide. Bohannon uses her as a screen off the back. Rebound to Ridgeville's Smith. And she controls it till the crowd clears. Down in the corner, Duke. Off Geraci, knocked away. Jim Moore, referee at half court, had it Ridgeville ball. The other official on the baseline had it go the other way to Lorain. They get together, good piece of officiating, and get it right. 5:40 to go. Titans yet to get on the board. 6-0. Harrison lost the handle. Bright picked it up. Knocked away from Geraci. She gets it ahead to Milner. Milner sets up the offense. Duke has it knocked away in the corner. Smith with it now. Duke look for Bright inside. This is Milner. Titans appear to be packed into a zone. Front rim, no. Bright muscles the freshman up and in. Timeout, Lorain. Sienna Bright with 2, and it's 8-0 with a tick under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. For Lorain, I believe this is the first game that I have seen Janae Harrison start as they try to get a little bit bigger in the middle. Harrison listed as a 5'11 freshman. And Sienna Bright on the other side at 6 foot and a senior. Giving away a little bit of experience, or a lot of experience, and a little bit of size. But the Titans are going to have to team rebound tonight to stay in this one. 8-0. Then the other thing is they're going to have to figure out a way to penetrate the North Ridgeville defense. They've thrown nothing but outside shots up in the first 3 minutes of this one. Ortiz ready to inbound to our left with Nay Bohannon, and then they'll bring it up. Ridgeville sets up in a 2-3 zone. Titans at the elbows with the posts. Ortiz, Harmon, Grant in the corner. They look inside. Bohannon, Herman, Namaje Grant against Geraci in the zone. Bounce pass with the one hand behind Herman. She wasn't looking. And a turnover to Grant, and we'll go the other way. 4:35 to go. And Lorain Milner will bring it ahead. She's a 5'8 junior. Geraci has it blocked by Ortiz. Back comes Herman. 2-on-3. Herman into the lane. Traveled with the basketball. Again with she wanted to pass it and somebody had taken away Bohannon. And just a young player. Herman's going to learn to jump stop and make a play in that situation. Elbow, this is Duke with Ortiz. Swings it over to Milner. Uses Bright down the lane. Glass, no. Bright slides in for the rebound. Sienna Bright with 4, and it's 10-0 Ridgeville. Bohannon, all the way down in the corner, picked up her dribble. Harrison relieves the pressure in the short corner, gets it back to Bohannon. That's actually where they need to attack, but they need to do it in a little bit more organized manner. There's the pick and roll to Namaje Grant. She's got a 12-footer up. No. Rebound. Smith for Ridgeville gets it ahead to Duke. Duke all the way against Bohannon. Didn't stop the ball. Up and in on the rebound to Smith. Leah Smith becomes the third Ranger with 4 points on this 12-0 lead. Substitutes at the scorer's table for both teams. Grant 10-footer on the run, no front rim. Bright another rebound. She throws it almost to one of the scorer's table. In the corner now Smith, Milner, Smith. She tees up a 3, no. Rebound back outside to Duke. Corner, Geraci with the freshman on her. Near side. Titans giving them room for the shot if they want it, but Geraci will tee it up from 25. She's got 7. Timeout, Lorain. 15 love. And Coach Feldman will use his second 30-second timeout of the ball game. One of the hard things to know over a holiday break like this is how your team is going to respond after several days off school, celebrating the holidays. And obviously North Ridgeville has come out with a lot more energy than Lorain has 2 days after Christmas. 15-0 with 2:27 to go. Substitutes for Lorain. Felicia Weatherspoon, 11 in for Harrison. Now that makes the Titans smaller, but more experienced. Ortiz gets it into Grant, and Namaje will bring it up. They back off the pressure after the inbound into the zone. Herman, they're just a lot of ball handling, no movement. Ortiz all the way to the basket, back rim, no. Milner another rebound. She'll work it ahead This is McGregor, Haley McGregor, double dribbled with the basketball for North Ridgeville. She's the first player off the bench, and now we see number 1, Ariana Mason, in for Bright. Two minutes and a tick left, first quarter, 15 love, Ridgeville. Bohannon with it, she'll walk it up. Now they'll keep the pressure on a little bit. Geraci looking to trap in the middle. All the way to the basket. Nay lays it up. No. Swatted around. Grant threw it back outside to Bohannon. Now, the last couple times the Titans have been able to penetrate, but there's a 3-ball short. Hits nothing. Ortiz flips it over her head. Weatherspoon, no. Ortiz had a piece of the rebound, but it's outletted to Geraci. One-on-one with Bohannon. Around her, bump and foul. Nay Bohannon with the foul. Minute 30 in the first quarter, and it's been all Lady Rangers. Geraci goes to the line, 7 points already in the ball game. First shot up short. She flat-footed that one. Ashley Heisel, number 2, 22. Tanya Janos into the ball game for the Titans. Ortiz and Herman get the breaks. Second shot, that one looks true. Geraci with 8. She'll come out for, I'm sure, the remainder of the quarter. Into the ball game, Adrienne Blair. Geraci goes to the bench with 8. I think North Ridgeville coach Amy Esser has to be very happy with the way this game has started and the way her ladies have responded to the break. This is Heisel. Down low, Weatherspoon, turn face, shot, no. Grant had lost it off her foot out of bounds with 1:15 to go. Ridgeville to inbound in the backcourt to our right. Lauren Milner, junior point guard, looks to the bench for direction. Brings it down. Mason. Reversing it back to Milner. Near side Smith. Smith throws 3. Nobody underneath for Ridgeville. Over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. With 53 ticks to go. Titans still on the schneid at 16 love. Heisel. Bohannon. Picked up the dribble. Now she's going to have to reverse it to Grant. 31 seconds to go. They back off Namaje out at the volleyball line. 1-4 look for the Titans on the baseline. They'll let her go one-on-one with Milner. Down the lane, 12-footer, no. Rebound is to McGregor, taken away by Grant. Grant spins, puts it up, gets whacked. Haley McGregor will get the foul. It'll be her first. And with 12 seconds to go in the quarter, Namaje will have 2 throws to break the ice for the Titans. First shot up and in. 16-1, Ridgeville on top. Second shot also looks good. Namaje Grant with the first 2 for the Titans. 10 seconds to go as Milner runs it down, crosses over, kicks it out to Mason. Mason didn't expect the cut by McGregor, and it'll be Titans ball with 3.7. Titans could use something here, and getting the ball to come out in the second quarter and getting a hoop. They tried to run it for Namaje. Namaje throws 3, front rim, no, and that's the buzzer. We've played 1 in Lorain. North Ridgeville 16, Lorain 2. Back with more after this timeout.
I will be coming up on retirement, and the VA benefits will play a very important part in my life.
You may have earned valuable veterans benefits from your military service.
I decided that it was time to go to college and pursue my career.
I was able to buy this house.
Learn more about your eligibility, even how to apply online using e-benefits.
The VA benefits made a real difference in my life.
I wouldn't be where I am today if it hadn't been for my VA benefits.
Don't wait. Apply for your VA benefits today.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Back here at Lorain High School, it's independent girls basketball action, Lorain County style. The Lady Rangers, as hot as the weather is cold, start off on a 16-0 run. 16-2 ends the first quarter. And the Titans in a big hole will get the ball to start. This is Namaje Grant, 14. She's out there with 3. Nay Bohannon. Now the Ridgeville in the man-to-man look. Elbow to Witherspoon. Give and go to Bohannon. No. Geraci back in with a rebound. Izzy Geraci gets it down ahead. Out of bounds too long for Adrienne Blair. Bohannon, 3. Heisel, 2. Grant, 14. 11 is Witherspoon. And 22, Tanya Llanos, is 22. Hand off to Bohannon. Ridgeville content to let the Titans wing it around, but Witherspoon finally got a shot inside, airballed it, but it'll go out to Lorain. Felicia knows how to get open in the post. She's a little bit undersized for the job, but skill, she's 5'7". Harrison started the game at 5'11" down there. Bohannon. Milner switched up on her. Screen puts Geraci back. She picked up the dribble. Nay in trouble, gets it off to Grant. Puts it over her head. Heisel. She tried a one-hand wing into the post and didn't work, out of bounds. Like I said, Witherspoon knows how to get open down there. The Titans have to improve their angles to get her the basketball. This is Colby Duke. Far side, Milner. Down low, Bright rolls down the lane, gets whacked in the act. Bright's going to go to the line for 2. I think the call is going to be on Namaje Grant. Got up underneath her, and Sienna Bright will go to the line with 4 points on 2 baskets in the first quarter. First shot up front, rims it. Second shot up, around the rim, no. Namaje with the rebound, and she'll lead the Titan charge. Pulls it back out, skips it to Bohannon. Bohannon baseline, sets it up to Felicia Witherspoon. She comes up short, and Bright with another rebound and gives it to Geraci. 6:10 to go. Bright and Duke. Down low on the pick and roll. Bright kicks it out. Smith throws 3. No. Geraci tries to run it down in the corner and throws it off of Llanos, out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeville's ball in the dead corner. Hardest place in the court to inbound the ball. Lob to Bright. Of course, it helps when you have that size advantage. off the noggin of Smith, and Heisel recovers. Crosses into the lane, keeps the dribble alive, and kicks it out to Namaje. Namaje jab steps, throws three back rim. Nobody there, and Milner comes away. Milner, nice outlet pass, and Colby Duke gets on the board with 18-2. Bohannon against the 1-2-2 pressure, gets it ahead to Grant, wings it across. Lanos, two ball up. First basket of the ball game comes with 5:20 to go in the second quarter, and it makes it 18-4 Lorain. Near side, that's Smith. Lanos gets it ahead. Bohannon, 2-on-3. She's going to pull up, shoot three. No. Rebound to Geraci, and she gets ahead of the field in a hurry. Izzy Geraci with the layup up and in. Timeout, Coach Feldman, as he just saw a North Ridgeville guard get the ball on the baseline on the rebound and beat his team the length of the court. Geraci now has 10 points, or 989 if you are keeping track of where she stands. The score is 20-4, and quite honestly, it probably isn't that close, as the Lady Rangers have just come out on fire, and the Lady Titans are as cold as the weather. Coach Feldman on his third timeout of the first half. North Ridgeville started out 16-0 before Maje Grant hit two free throws with 12 seconds left in the first quarter for the only Titans points. The second quarter, Tanya Lanos got the first basket at 5:20. Heisel now trapped. Height disadvantage, gets it ahead. Lanos swings it across to 21, Mackenzie Barricklow, who very athletic play there, understanding what's going on by Geraci, and she'll bring it back. 4:25 to go. Down the lane, whacked on the way up. I think this will be Nay Bohannon. Nope. Tanya Lanos is going to get the foul. Geraci back to the line, 10 points in the ball game. There's number 11. And again, Geraci with 12. Namaje Grant and Micaiah Herman back for Lorain. Lanos and somebody else has to go out. Bohannon will get breaks. Now, Ridgeville has been matching up. The last time they stayed in the trap, and there it is again. Heisel gets it to 23, Herman, who gets it across. Grant, down low. Weatherspoon's got good position in the post. Grant instead takes it all the way, scoops it up. Nice check out by Bright. Barricklow had a hand on it, and back comes Geraci for North Ridgeville. Bounces it across, down low. See Bright, no. In traffic there. Grant walks away with the board. 22-4, Ridgeville. Herman, air ball. Grant banks it up and in. Namaje with 4. 3:25 to go. Down court for Mason. Mason catches it, wings it up in a crowd. Grant with another rebound. Heisel penetrates on the run, throws it up. No. Rebound. Barricklow has it, brings it out. Heisel in the corner, in trouble, bounces it off of Duke, out of bounds. Substitutes for Ridgeville. 11, Adrienne Blair. And 23, Haley McGregor. Down low, Grant with it, brings it back up. Takes it to the baseline, in traffic, up off the glass. No, Bright with another rebound. Gets it to Geraci, always a good idea. She's all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Izzy Geraci now with 14 for 993. 24-6, North Ridgeville all over Lorain. Back up top, this is Herman, the freshman, against Blair. Penetrates down the lane, gets bumped for her effort. It'll be a common foul on Adrienne Blair, her first. Titans will inbound the ball on the baseline. Nicole Ortiz back for Weatherspoon. In the corner, now to Blair, to Grant, and then back down low. Herman kicks it back out to Grant. Grant with a foot on the line, jump shot good. Namaje with 6. 24-8. Geraci with the freshman, uses the screen, tries to pick and roll. Grant got in the way of it. Namaje down with the left, throws it up, fouled. A good foul by Geraci. Grant will go to the line for 2 more. Namaje Grant with 6 of the 8. Geraci trying to fix her hair over as she listens to the coach while Grant throws the first one in. 3 of 3 for her. Bohannon will come back, replacing Barraclough. Second one up. Rounded out. Rebound Milner. Herman right there. They trap her. She picks up the dribble, gets it to Bright. Back to Milner. Bohannon trying to face guard now on Geraci. She tries to pick and roll off the hands, knocked away from Bright. It'll stay with Ridgeville, 24-9. This is the closest the Titans have come since the first quarter when Ridgeville made it 16-0. Lob to Geraci at the top. She fakes the shot, bounces it down to Bright for the turnaround. Easy as that. Sienna Bright with 6. Lead back to 17. Heisel, lots of dribble. This is Namaje, and that is Bohannon. Ball screen, nowhere to go. Down the lane, Heisel from 15, front rims it, and Geraci's got another board. She gets it ahead off the hands of Blair and out of bounds. Adrienne Blair, 5'4" senior. How many times have they done that in the last 4 years? Heisel will bring it over. 45 seconds to go in the half. Bohannon. Grant. Picked. Geraci got a chippy all alone, lays it up and in. Izzy Geraci, 16. 28-9, biggest lead of the night for the Rangers. Herman has it doinked out of bounds with 15 seconds left. The Titans will have to inbound it in the corner. Up top to Heisel. Nicole Ortiz back to Heisel. She'll throw 3. Backboard no. Geraci with another rebound. And she'll run it up. She'll throw it, and it's about the only thing she missed all night. Izzy Geraci goes to the half with 16 points, and Ridgeville has a 28-9 lead over the Lorain Lady Titans. Back with second half action right after this timeout.
Hi, my name is Millie Ortiz. I'm 17 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying hospitality and tourism through Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I started the hospitality and tourism program this year. It's something different and I like it a lot. We are learning about money and sales, the hotel industry, how to handle arrivals, and lots more. Some of those other things may be more basic but are still very important. For instance, there are steps for washing a plate in the sink. You scrape the food, wash the plate, rinse it, then sanitize and dry. You have to learn how to work with food correctly. You have to handle food the right way or people could get sick. Our teacher, Mrs. Dahlhausen, has taught me a lot of these things. I didn't know anything before I took her class. She brought in plates so we could get actual hands-on experience with folding napkins professionally and setting up tables for fine dining. Personally, I want to use everything I am using in this program to be a restaurant manager. I'm pretty sure that this is what I want to do in the future, and it's all thanks to Lorain High's Hospitality and Tourism program.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
Jay Ferguson back here at Lorain High for the third quarter of tonight's girls basketball game. The Lady Rangers from North Ridgeville started off on a 16-0 run to open the game, and it's been all them ever since. 28-9 as we start the second half. For Ridgeville, number 2, Izzy Geraci, leads everybody with 16 points. For Lorain, pretty quickly, Namaje Grant with 7 and Tanya Lenos with 2. That's a 3-ball for Smith from the top. Nice check out by Sienna Bright. Bowls it up and in. Sienna Bright with 8. Nay Bohannon, number 3, 14, Namaje Grant, 2. Ashley Heisel, Nicole Ortiz, 12, and 23, Micaiah Herman. Shot up, Nicole Ortiz for 2. And she gets on the book. Ball knocked away. Ridgeville will have to inbound again. 10 is Colby Duke. And she gets it into Milner, who's got Bohannon. They just go back to Duke, and she'll bring it up. This is Leah Smith. Gets a ball screen. Duke uses the screen and then roll Geraci. Geraci picks up the dribble at the top, throws it over to Smith. Down low, Bright up, in, good. Sienna Bright in double figures with 10, and the lead is ballooned to 21. 32-11. Bohannon, Ortiz throws 3. Front rim, back rim, Geraci. Rebound. And she'll bring it ahead. Izzy Geraci inside the arc. Back to her. She's got Micaiah Herman, uses Bright as a screen. Backs up, throws 3, no. Rebound tipped around to Namaje Grant, gets it to Bohannon. But Ridgeville is back. Bohannon will go into a crowd and get bumped. We'll see if it's 10 or 2. 10. Colby Duke with the first foul of the second half. 32-11. Lady Rangers. Ortiz all alone. Why not? Front rim, no. Or Geraci comes back, tries to get it ahead. Just straight lined and didn't have an angle to get the pass ahead to Sienna Bright, but the right idea. You want to reward the big girl when she runs end to end. Bohannon comes back, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Grant left it for Ortiz under the rim, up and in. Nikki Ortiz with 4. And here comes Geraci ahead of Ortiz. Left hands it up, no. Rebound up, in, and foul. Smith with the basket and the free throw. Ortiz with the foul, her first. Smith to the line now with 6, 34-13, Ridgeville. Smith waits to catch the ball before she sets herself on the line. Up and good. 7 for Smith. Back come the Titans, down 22 now. Grant. Ortiz penetrate to the elbow, miss. Knocked out. Bohannon will run down the rebound. Near side to Grant. Ball screen, carries the ball. She flipped it over the head of Colby Duke, who stands only 5'3", but that's a carry. 5:19 to go third quarter. Geraci on the run. Penetrates, takes it to the hoop. Blocked. Taken away by Duke. Milner. Geraci. Penetrate, whack. 23. Herman's going to get her first foul. Common foul. Substitution, Tanya Lanos in for Ortiz. Ortiz leaves with 4. Lanos comes in with 2. Duke to inbound. Milner. Little contact from Bohannon on the catch. Double screen for Geraci. She throws it up. Misses everything. Bright saves it. Nice rebound there. Duke down the lane. Pivots. Gets it back out to Geraci. Bright one-on-one against Lanos. Turns. Gets it up off the rim. No. Grant runs down the board. Namaje felt the back pressure. Picked it up and threw it to Geraci. Geraci 1-on-4. Carries it up with the left. No. Maybe picked it up a dribble early there. Bohannon wings it out here to Heisel. Heisel's 3 off the back of the rim. Geraci's got it again. It's turned into a bit of a track meet now. Smith, 3-ball, no. Grant out to Herman. Herman all the way in. Bounces it over to Lanos. They never got the spacing they needed, and Bohannon will back it out with 3:55 to go, third quarter. 35-13. Grant in, blocked by Bright off her hand and out of bounds. Weatherspoon for Lorain, Mason for Ridgeville. Felicia Weatherspoon, 5'7" senior. Namaje Grant to inbound, 1-4 set. Bohannon had it in the post, and then they give it back to Namaje. Hooks it up, no. Sienna Bright's got to have a double-double with 10 points and a basket full of rebounds. Geraci hadn't scored in the half, 16 in the game. She'll throw 3 from there. No. She's got another rebound, gets it down to Bright, who got whacked. Bright will go to the line for 2. Foul is on Lorain. 22, Tanya Lanos, her second. Mackenzie Barraclough going to come back for the Titans between shots here. First shot up around a no. Second shot back rim flat, and Bohannon will bring it back. 35-13. Bohannon 12-footer. No, off the back of the rim. Heisel, the smallest player on the court, has it. 3 ball from Lanos. No. Rebound Weatherspoon puts it back up off the glass and in. Felicia with 2. Up the court comes Colby Duke. Duke down the lane, tried to pass it off. Back pressure by Bohannon. Might have got away with going to the ground with it there. 35-15. Ashley Heisel. Lanos throws 3 from the corner, around glass and in. Tanya Lanos with 5. 35-18. Duke, and this is Milner. Titans are face guarding Geraci now, so Ridgeville's willing to play 4-on-4 by putting her on the weak side. Full timeout from Coach Amy Esser as the Titans get back to within 17. We'll take time, be back after this timeout.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state, a major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
In an instant, life can change. Hi, I'm veteran J.R. Martinez. If you've been hurt or disabled due to your service, the last thing you need to do is hurry up and wait for a VA claims decision. Make sure you file an electronic, fully developed claim or e-claim for disability compensation on e-benefits. It's the fastest and easiest way to get a claims decision. Learn more at ebenefits.va.gov. E-claims and e-benefits. Online VA claims made simple.
Back here at Lorain High, 2:19 to go, third quarter. Titans will inbound the ball, trailing by 17, 35-18 here against the North Ridgeville Lady Rangers. Rangers in a man-to-man now. Lanos, backdoor cut, but taken away by Milner. That was Barricklow, and she didn't get into the cut yet. Geraci ahead of the pack, lays it up in. 18 for Geraci, her first points of the second half, 35. That score went up the wrong way, 37-18. Bohannon throws up a wild one-hander that hits nothing but the floor. I think we've got a bad score on the board here. Now, Micaiah Herman come in. The people in the stands know. Ridgeville to inbound. And back comes Ridgeville. This is Sienna Bright, the big post player. Lobs it to Geraci, which never is a bad idea. Mason fakes it. Bright from the foul line. Rebound knocked away, and Lanos has it. There's Geraci takes it away. Banks it up and in. She's got 20 or $9.99, as the Ridgeville people are aware. 37-18. I'm thinking this is Harmon. Should be 39-18. There it is. Lead back to 21. Lanos throws 3 short. Grant goes to the ground with Milner. Ball on the ground. She throws it through the wickets of Ashley Heisel and out of bounds. 39-18, 55 seconds to go, third quarter. Geraci with the ball. Sure that the game will be stopped if she scores another point. Down in the corner, Mason. Mason makes a move all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Ariana Mason, and the lead is up to 23. Titans had close to 17, and Ridgeville gets the next 6. Lanos spins, 12-footer whacked. Bright tried to block that by swinging from behind, and that'll always get you a foul. Lanos goes to the line, 5 points on the night, looking for 7. First shot up, rim board and in. 41-19 with 25.8 to go, third quarter. Katie Barno substitute in for Ridgeville, 5'9" senior. That same one, that may be how she shoots them. Front rim, glass, and in. 41-20. This is Geraci. She'll pull it out with Heisel. Goes to the basket with the left hand on the run. Air ball. Back comes Heisel. Heisel with 10 seconds to go. Pulls it out. Goes between the legs. Penetrates. Short down the lane. And back comes Geraci with 5 seconds to go. This would be the best of both worlds. Izzy Geraci, no. And that'll do it for the third quarter. North Ridgeville 41, Lorain 20. Back with the fourth after this timeout.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Set to start the fourth quarter. North Ridgeville all over Lorain, 41-20 in this non-conference ladies basketball game. For Lorain, the two freshmen, Micaiah Herman and Ashley Heisel, get the ball in bounds. Namaje Grant, 14. Tanya Lanos, 22. Mackenzie Barraclough, 21. A lot of Titans having trouble entering as they're denying the wings in their 1-4 high set. This is now Herman. Herman to the Lanos at the elbow, turns, takes it down the lane, throws it up off the glass. No. Grant saves it to Herman. Herman in the lane, back out to Heisel. Heisel on the run, glass good. Ashley Heisel with 2. 41-22. Milner gets it to Geraci. Geraci gets the double screen lob. Lays it up and in. Izzy Geraci with 22 points. And that puts her at 1,001 for her career. Nicely done by Coach Esser. They're running the set out of the timeout. And Jim Popeil with the announcement. And fans of both teams come up to give her a hug. There's some flowers, and I'm sure that's Mom out to receive them, and I'm guessing that because she's got Geraci on the back of her sweatshirt. And nice applause and happy Lady Rangers all around. 1,001 points. 1,000 points in a high school career is a major accomplishment. And we at Channel 20 would like to add our congratulations to Izzy Geraci. With 22 points in the ball game, goes over 1,000 for her career. Meanwhile, back the matter at hand, it's 43-22 Ridgeville as Ashley Heisel will walk it up. Classy gesture by Coach Feldman and Athletic Director Brian Corey to salute the visiting player. Grant picks up her dribble. Now they're going to have trouble getting it in. Lob to Lanos, has to whack it away. Barricklow on the ground fighting for it. Tie up. And it'll stay with the Titans, it says. One official. Now both I think this belongs to North Ridgeville. Lorain got the one to start the quarter. Now they're going to verify. Oh, the arrow didn't switch. It should be blue ball. And they've agreed on that now. 43-22. In the big picture, not a big deal, but we want to get things right. And this is Lauren Milner. Adrian Blair. Blair uses the ball screen, gets it down to Barno, who set it up and under. No. Back comes Namaje. She's got a passel of rebounds as well. Whistle foul. Foul is on Mason, number 1, reaching in, her first. And substitution now. Geraci goes out. And so does Mason. 22, Leah Smith. 23, Haley McGregor return for Ridgeville. Namaje Grant. Grant goes baseline against Milner, spins into traffic, glass no. Nice move, rebound in traffic by Sienna Bright. And back comes Milner. She's met there by Lanos, who's done a pretty good job defensively. Barricklow against Smith. This is Milner looking for a cutter. Had one, threw it wide, and Namaje Grant comes up with it. Straight ahead, scoop underneath by Lanos. She was too much under the basket to go for the routine layup. Had to try and go under. 5:40 to go, fourth quarter. Milner, Smith tees it up. Good. Leah Smith with 10 points now. Grant down the lane, wings it up off the top of the glass, but you're going to get to the line for her aggressive move. 24, Lauren Milner, the point guard, gets her first foul. Namaje at the line, 7 in the ball game, all in the first half. There's a good stroke for her 8th. Weatherspoon in, replacing Lanos. And for Ridgeville, Lily Farmer, number 4, and number 10, Colby Duke, come back. Next shot up, back rim, no. Duke with a rebound, and she'll push it. She's out there with one other starter in Smith. And this is McGregor. 5:05 to go. Ridgeville doubling up Lorain at 46-23. There's the elevator screen for Farmer. Mishandled the pass, and they'll set it up again. Duke, Farmer. Tied up. She might have gotten away with a walk there, but Weatherspoon comes away with it and gets it ahead to Grant. Grant throws 3 from the top. Good. Namaje, first Titan, into double figures with 11. And this is Smith. Smith handling the 1-4 set. Cuts through with the UCLA offense. Farmer. Whoops. Right idea for Katie Barno, but she got moving before the ball did. Substitute for Ridgeville, Riley Richardson, number 12. 5 new for Lorain. It's Nicole Ortiz. It's Janae Harrison. It's Tanya Lanos. It is 24, Andriana Grant. And number 3, Nay Bohannon. 5 new ones for the Lady Titans. 46-26. Knocked away there. Harrison gets it back to Bohannon. Had it knocked away out of bounds. Be off of Grant and out of bounds. Brooke Stevenson now, number 14 in for Ridgeville. She played a big part in the JV game tonight. The Titans winning that one. But the one that counts is going to go to North Ridgeville. Lanos got a hand on it, then it went off a Farmer and out of bounds. Harrison will inbound to Bohannon. 3:54 to go in the ball game. Ortiz spins, comes back, throws a 17-footer. No. Rebound to Smith, and she gives it to Stevenson, who brings it up. Farmer throws three short, out of bounds. Trying to save the rebound was Riley Richardson, number 12, but she had a foot on the end line. Bohannon runs it up. 3.5 to go in the ball game. Nay. Lanos into the lane, lost it off her foot. Back comes Farmer, 1-on-2. Down the lane, peels off. Kicks it out to Richardson. Timeout, North Ridgeville. One of the things you want to do when you have your young players on board is you want to organize them. And that's what Coach Esser used this timeout for. It's a full timeout, so we're going to step away. We'll be back with more after this.
I was the first woman ever to deploy on a Strategic Air Command deployment.
You didn't just serve your country.
I lobbied for women to be on board submarines.
You paved the way for others.
I joined the Army because I wanted a challenge.
And the challenges you face now? Your VA delivers a variety of benefits. Learn more, including how to apply online using e-benefits.
No matter what time it is, you've earned them. Apply today.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Back here at Lorain, Ridgeville with the ball. All the way to the hoop and missing. Rebound. This is Stevenson. She gets it out on top. Farmer's going to throw three long. Rebound. Harrison had it back up. Kirsten Marshall's going to get the basket and the foul.
Kirsten Marshall.
Second shot up, only shot up and in. Marshall with three. 47-20, should be 47-26. Down the lane, Andriana Grant with down low. Harrison up, fouled. Foul will go against Marshall. And the freshman Harrison will go to the line for two with 2:42 to go.
Harrison, please go line for the break.
First one up, back rim, front rim, no. It's got to get underneath a little bit more. Janae Harrison resets, takes it, couple dribbles. That one looks better. Back rims it. Lanos had it, and Harrison retrieves it. Ortiz down the lane, tried to throw it up. Nothing there, and back comes McGregor. 2:35 to go. McGregor pushed. And this foul is going to go on Nia Smith, number 10. It's a common foul, so it'll be out of bounds to Ridgeville with 2:33. 14 is Stevenson. 12 up. No rebound, knocked away by Harrison. Controlled by Farmer. Tried to get it out. There's a little bit of a rugby scrum there. Going to be out of bounds to the Rangers. Good effort by 24 Grant for Lorain. Except I don't think that's Grant. Not sure what that was, but it won't be on the highlight reel for either team. 47-21 with 2:15 to go. Nicole Ortiz brings it up. Janae Harrison, turnaround up and in. Nice pass. And catch. She in the book with 2, the freshman. Ridgeville handles it. Apologies to Julissa Williams and family. Just found out that she is number 24, and I apologize for that. Rebound up, no, by Ridgeville. Batted around. Ortiz had it, lost it. It'll stay with Ridgeville with 1:23 to go. Julissa Williams is a 5'4" freshman. So Titans with 4 freshmen in the varsity lineup tonight. Ridgeville content to back it out and be patient. Brooke Stevenson. 12 is Richardson. Penetrates off the rim. No, gets her own rebound. In trouble, gets it across the lane. Ortiz had it picked up by Lanos, and she's got Harrison with her. She lays it up. No foul. Lily Farmer's going to get the foul. Tanya Lanos will go to the line with 7 points in the game and 57 seconds to go. 47-28. Ridgeville has owned this from the start with a 16-0 run to open the quarter. It wasn't till 5:42 of the second quarter that Lorain got their first basket. And splitting the pair, Tanya Lanos, who had that basket. It was 16-2 at the end of one on a couple of free throws, and it's been dig out of the hole or not ever since. Ridgeville with 43 seconds to go. McGregor. Farmer looks for a ball screen. Nia Smith, 10 on her. Down in the baseline, taken away by Ortiz with 25 seconds. And Nicole comes back with it. Nicole Ortiz down in the corner. Gets it back, penetrates, 17-footer, rim no. Nice check out. Foul's going to be on Nia Smith. And the ball will be over to North Ridgeville with 14.1 to go on the clock. And Stevenson will bring it ahead. Williams with her. She picks it up, gets it across to Farmer. Farmer's willing to stand and hold if they let her, but she gets it back to Stevenson. And she can hold it, and we are finished. 47-29. North Ridgeville moves to 500 on this season at 5-5, and the Lady Titans fall under 500 at 4-5. And this game was, from the start, North Ridgeville's. They went 16-0 to start the ball game, and from there it was all North Ridgeville. They led 28-9 at the half, 41-20 at the end of 3, and 47-29 as the Titans improved in each quarter, but that 14-point hole they were in at the end of the first quarter just got bigger. For North Ridgeville, 3 players in double figures. Sienna Bright, the big 6-foot post player, had 10. Leah Smith, the guard in their system, had 10. and Izzy Geraci, the Cleveland State recruit, and one of the best players North Ridgeville's had in a long, long time with 22 points, and including her 1,000th point for her outstanding career. So we will congratulate her. For the Titans, Janae Harrison with a basket for 2. Ashley Heisel a basket for 2. Felicia Witherspoon a basket for 2. Nicole Ortiz had 4. Tanya Langnos had 8. And Namaje Grant led the Titans with 11. And this one, just from the start, you could tell it was not Lorain's night. So if you are a basketball fan and seeing this before the first of the year, I urge you to come out to Lorain High Friday and Saturday night for the Lorain County Holiday Classic, as the Titans will open Friday night with the Elyria Pioneers, and then depending on win, lose, and how it goes, either Oberlin or Sandusky on Saturday night. Promises to be a lot of fun, good basketball, and a big crowd. So for my buddy Bob Schlembaker on the camera, this is Jay Ferguson. I want to remind you, it's a great time to be a Titan, everyone.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.